Hello and welcome back to The Darkest Dungeon. We are giving our level 3 parties a break. Party number 1 needs to still regenerate sanity. Party number 2 could go for the unstable flesh, but the ring is not really good, so we're saving it. We need to progress the cove, and there is a ring which is actually pretty good. It's one of the ancestral items, which seem to be newly implemented items. Super high reward for this quest, 90% exploration, and we're going to take the antiquarian with us, which means we are going to have a little bit lower power party in the hopes of getting more loot instead. We're going to take one of these. So yeah, we're going into the cove. That's the first level 5 run that we're trying. I don't know about the difficulty of level 5 missions, but I assume we're going to have, a challenge ahead. I remember the level 5 dungeons to be quite difficult, and unless this has changed, we're probably going to... Oh, nice. Look at that. Holy moly. We're probably going to run into a couple of very tough battles. The issue is with this party, we are arriving at a stage in the game where there is simply no counter healing. We can't just like completely counter heal. We need to kill the enemy fast enough or stun it. And this party here is lacking a stunner. We could use the Houndmaster, but the Houndmaster, if we would use him as a stunner, the Houndmaster has an inherent problem, or we then have an inherent problem because we have no backline access. The only backline access that we have is the pistol shot. And I don't know if an Highwayman as the sole backline damage dealer is a smart idea. Overall, the composition is still fine. I don't think anything's wrong with it. It's just we haven't leveled our equipment fully up, and we yet haven't really completely figured out how to work with level 5 dungeons. Good. We start. These piranhas here deal more damage if they are in the front row, because then they can use their slashing ability, which is an ability that's only available in the first 2 rows. Unfortunately, we just critted, which means this piranha here moved up and is now in the first 2 rows. Hence, we're stunning him, effectively preventing more damage than just counter healing. Oh, that was good. So far the fight looks pretty good. Our issue is we are not having a real stunner other than our healer. And when the healer is also the stunner at the same time, it's usually not a good setup. Because from an action economy standpoint, the healer is supposed to heal while the stunner is stunning. Yeah, we did fine overall. Need to be careful as of what we want to take with us, right? The gems certainly look tasty. But for now, let's focus on the heirlooms. And we could use some scouting just to see what's ahead. So we're going to use the food in order to do the out of combat healing. Oh gosh, a Squitty Ghast. Yep, that guy is going to be our first target. There you go. Right into his undead face. And once again, you are not welcome here, brother. Even the tanky enemies deal a substantial amount of damage. There we go. Everything's back in order. Damn, they are now dealing bleeding damage. That really sucks. So that's a real heirloom chest, which means something needs to go loot-wise. Well, the loot wasn't too good, so it's just the busts here. I really want to keep the food. So what are we sacrificing? Light? Or do we not take the 4 busts? You know what? We're going to find more loot. The most important thing at the moment is to temper the mission correctly. Specifically, don't use the firewood too early. Damn, they are resisting. And I think that was the third riposte strike which he missed. It's difficult. I mean, we can't really withstand all of the damage that we're receiving, so naturally we need to leave the stress dealer alone. But usually you wouldn't want to do that either. Yeah, he's almost dead. Correction, he is dead. I would want to have the portraits, but we really can't just give something else up. Maybe the torches, maybe. Let's take a look at the dungeon. No, never. 8 won't be enough to go through it. I also don't want to use to give up the shovel. So yeah, goodbye Saphir. Hello portraits.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
We'll take this one here on our way back. Very good. Oh, no, 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 no. Not Caller of the Deep onto that crab. Well, that is bad, because now it deals 25% more damage and has more accuracy. That's a nasty combination, honestly. Let's try to stun it, of course. We failed. 3 rounds for 10 damage. Wow, that's 30 damage just right there. Critical heal to top it off a little bit. We need to focus the crap down. That's going to hurt. 20 damage for 3 rounds. Hmm. Six damage and 4. Yeah, I think we're done. Good. I'm using group heal here because the 20 damage per round, it doesn't matter for how much I heal her. That was an interesting encounter. That was a very interesting encounter. Okay, a lot of stress, but not too much damage, which I like. Nice, the critical heal at the right time. We need to kill this guy here before it's his next turn. Yep, not going to happen now. So she's going to resolve the test. Come on. Perfect. Well, joke's on you, motherfuckers. Very good. This guy's dead. Yeah, I would like to heal you. Fortunately, it's not only my decision. Oh, really? He's down to 2 HP. Well, let's kill him then. Although a lot of things went well for us in this combat, I still see that overall it was pretty hard. I mean, we got stressed out, we were reduced to death's door. So naturally I'm wondering, because that's just how I am, whether or not I have played the encounter wrong. I've only selected targets that were really well available. I haven't selected anyone or any target that was inefficient. So yeah, probably the fight itself was okay. Still, we're coming out of it with reduced hit points, which sucks. Yeah, we're definitely going to rest now.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Perfect. Let's clean our guns on top of it and make sure that we deal with the stress levels, which are fine as well.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I can already see that we do have a lot of gold. Like this here in itself is 5,000, 7,500. Pretty decent. I don't know if we want to go into that battle room. If you ask me, maybe the most intelligent way to deal with the quest is to just almost ignore most of the battles and just walk. Oh, not bad. That was a solid hit. Damn, this little bugger deals 15 points of damage. the lower level, in the lower level dungeons, this one here was kind of a no-brainer. Dealt no damage, effectively did nothing. Okay, so this guy is dead. Let's try to stun him and reduce our stress levels just a little bit. I love it when someone's courageous, because it means you don't need to do much. Eventually, they will talk everyone into being non-stressed out, which is cool.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Oh no. Not again, you guys. Okay, so one down. We want to kill the guys in the first rows.
How quickly the tide turns. Destroyed.
2 crits in a row. And back to death's door. Great. It certainly sucks to fight against 4 of these, and I mean, there's only so much that you can do. So I'm wondering, I mean, that's one fight to here. The shortest way would really be to just go there, to just go right. There's one fight in this room, which is going to be a serious one. Well, the enemy group doesn't look all too bad. Are you serious? Really? I mean, really? She already has a high initiative. Not only was everyone acting before her, she also got directly pulled into the enemy. Well, lucky for us, she survived the death door. That would have sucked to lose, to stop the whole run just because of that. Alright, slowly but surely we're making progress on our battle to heal up again. Nice. I absolutely love that courageous, the courageous stat. I'm just realizing how much more damage we take. It might still be the case because we have level 5 weapons, but not level 5 armor. And this could be the reason why we're taking so much damage. I am surprised. Like, it's almost the right tactic now to leave the stress-inducing monsters alone. Just focus on the physical ones, because the damage, for instance, of these piranhas is just incredibly high.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is slow and
Okay, here we go. Let's get the key. So we're going to discard the other key because we just received the loot that justified having the key in the first instance. And that's a difficult one. We don't want to have any dark run. I mean, probably it's... Yeah. So there is no doubt in my mind that we do have a lot of loot. But we're running low on supplies. So we need to finish all rooms with the exception of 2, I think. One room was left out here. Which means we can, again, leave out one more room. These guys here are new as well. Brigand Raider. So far they are okay. I don't mind as long as they miss. Okay, so this guy is dead. Thanks to our courageous archivist, by the way, we have almost 0 stress, which is cool. See? She's always telling them, calm down.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Oh, I want to have the portraits. The question is, something has to give. We can't just take it all. That's now not how it works. And I don't want to have a dark run, so can't be torch or food. For fuck's sake. 2,500 gold pieces, really? Yeah, we don't have any more keys.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
That one is a bit more tricky encounter. Oh, come on. All right, one's down. Perfect. I admire the consistency in which the piranhas are hitting critical hits with their spearfishing, specifically against our healer. That is outstanding. Phenomenal. Oh, I'm surprised. For the first time, it hadn't been a critical hit. Something must have gone terribly wrong. Wasted a turn there, by the way. That was strategically not clever. The spearfishing caught me off guard. Damn you. Well, that's my own fault. We've waited way too long. This tank is starting to severely annoy me. Damn, and now things are looking really tough because now he's in the first 2 rows, which effectively means he can continue to harass us. All right, let's kill him. Very good. Okay. Wait a second. So we're talking serious damage here. I'd like to keep the Houndmaster trinket nonetheless. With that, he should be way better in hitting and dealing with damage. Yeah, well, question is, are we going to rest? The answer is probably yes. Okay, all of them have above 4, minus 10% stress. Antiquarian even has minus 60% stress. And she's also courageous, so there's really nothing that could stress us out at the moment. I think we're well set up. We have 4 more food, which is enough to survive 1 food check. And we have 4 more torches. Just barely enough to go back and forth. These guys here are easy. It shouldn't be an issue.
Mortality.
17, wow. There's only so much that you can do when the enemies keep critting. We're not even playing a night run. I love it. Nice. So he's taking 10 damage. Let's make sure we're full of health. Damn, I would want to take more portraits with us. Probably I'm trading it for gold. We have no keys. Not gonna trade away the torch. Ain't gonna happen. So we're getting close. Very close. I think 2 more rooms. 2 or 3 more rooms. We have no more resting equipment. We're probably getting a food check very soon. As if I would have known it. And we do have 1 more torch. Things are not looking good, guys. We need to finish this dungeon soon. Oh, interesting. So we do have a pack of bandage, 1 bandage now, in case one of these big scorpions, one of these big crabs is coming up again. But that doesn't matter. We're finally done. You know what? Let me just really quickly move into that direction. We can still take the curio here and then get out of the dungeon. Okay. Hasn't changed anything, but it could have been worthwhile loot. 33,000 treasures plus 15, so we're talking 45,000 just in monetary assets. A hell lot of heirlooms, the ancestral ring, and we got another ancestral trinket. Good. Ooh, wow, that was an intense run. I love it. I'll do some management here in the town and see you guys in the next dungeon.